Hi everybody, it is Neil from girlsaplenty.com. Wait 1 second, I gotta cut this fan off. Assist is hot. Let's try this again. Hi everybody, welcome to girlsaplenty.com. I am Neil. Thank you all for coming to my channel. So today, we're going to be talking about accessories. I'm going to be talking about my hero accessory, which is the bracelet. On my last video, I talked to you all about how, even though I really don't like earrings, there are a few statement pieces that I don't mind wearing. A few videos ago, I talked to you all about hats and how I think they have helped me to develop my personal style. But now I'm going to take you through a journey of some of my most favored bracelet pieces. Since I already had these on, let's start with my Wonder Woman bracelets. I love these bracelets. The kids at the school that I work at call these my superhero bracelets, and I agree. I wear these all the time. I have these in this black, I have silver, I also have a gold pair. Now, I don't pay a lot for these, but the way that they can change the look, the feel, and the vibe of an outfit is crazy. I get these from eBay for about $14. The first one that I actually have and that I still have is a silver one that I got when I was at my first Essence Festival. Yeah, it had to be over 20 years ago. I was walking down the street. Somebody was having a garage sale. I went in, and after wearing that cuff bracelet, I was hooked. I still have it, but I barely wear it because, to be honest, I've almost worn it out. Next up are these bracelets. I don't even know what these are called. I know that these are stones. I don't know exactly what kind of stones these are. I received it from a lady during the pandemic. I ordered these, y'all. These were between $5 and $8 a piece. This was again while we were in quarantine. There was a woman and her mom who had taken up the hobby of making these bracelets. And of course, because I'm obsessive and excessive, I had to get all 5 of these. When we talk about jewelry and we talk about your personal style, it's not just about the jewelry on its own. It is about something that is intrinsically you, instinctively you. And for me, I love bold statement bracelets. These are not just things that help me to develop my personal style. These are pieces that are signature to my style. But again, look how gorgeous these are. Right? They're absolutely beautiful. And the only way that I can wear them is if I wear all of them stacked together like this. This is great for a dinner moment. All right, on to the next ones. Now, you all know that I do too much. And because I am excessive, this is what I like to call my tropical arm. The same mother-daughter duo created these bracelets. I don't know if you can see up close, but these are tiny little parrots. I love to wear these with all white, especially if I'm somewhere in the tropics, if I'm in the Caribbean laying out. But this looks beautiful with the red lip. Also when I wear my turquoise or my coral jewelry. Look how bold and beautiful these stones are. And even though these are a bit girly for me, paired with these, I love this. I've even worn on one arm both of these together, all of these on one arm together. Yes, it may be excessive to some, but do I love it? Yes. And again, bracelets and a lot of them worn together have become my signature. It's something that I've been doing since I was in high school, and I don't plan to stop anytime soon. Gorgeous. All right, y'all, on to the next ones. Another thing that I like to do is a good bracelet and matching ring set. I already know. I already know. Now, I'm not a person who's going to be doing like a lot of ring stacks. I know that is very trendy and has been for the last couple of years. That's not my style, so I don't indulge. What I will do, I will put on a nice thick bangle or cuff bracelet like this and put on the ring, the matching ring. Because who? Oh my God. Y'all, I promise you, anytime I wear this cuff and this ring, my hand has to come up to my face a lot more than it usually would. This ring and this bangle matching set was made by Lacy. I hope that I'm pronouncing their name correctly. But I got them from a store here, a beautiful store here, by the name of Nubian Human. When I wear this, it is always stunning, and people are always asking me about these two pieces. Again, we're talking about signature pieces that help to create your personal style. The only person that has to like it is you. All right, y'all, let me show you some other pieces. I wanted to show you all another matching set. Y'all, I swear I was going to get some Jamaican food at a restaurant here in DC called Peaches. And while I was waiting for my food, because they take forever, I noticed that there was like a random thrift store across the street. What I thought was a thrift store actually was not a thrift store. It was actually a store that sold clothing and also beautiful pieces. There's a black woman who runs the store, and I was happy to go in and find this bracelet and matching ring there. Again, think about how impactful this is. With something as simple as this white t-shirt, you can wear this with a beautiful sundress. Whenever your arms are bare, this looks amazing. I also like to put bracelets like this over top of my turtleneck sweater sleeves, over top of a men's button-up shirt, and allow the cuff to kind of seep through down here. The options are endless, but just look how beautiful this set is. All right, y'all, on to the next. Have you all ever heard of the Black Girl Art Show? It's a traveling art show that showcases black women artists. Now, when I go to that art show, I'm usually not looking for artwork because I have plenty in my house. I'm usually looking for unique jewelry. This is one of the pieces that I found at the last Black Girl Art Show that I attended. Y'all, this is a bracelet. The creator of this showed me how I can take these bracelets and I can actually mold them and shape them into whatever sculptural design I want to. Look at how gorgeous. I don't remember the name of this vendor, but I absolutely love these. I've actually taken these out and I've actually scrolled them across my whole arm. Like I've worn it all the way up here, almost like a serpent. But this is so bendy and so easy to kind of mold. I love this. I'm trying to think and see if I can do some other things with this so that you all can see how versatile this piece actually is. I can connect these if I want to. Look, just by doing that, I was able to create almost an entirely different bracelet. But again, these are the kind of pieces that if you are into statement pieces, these are the kind of things that you are going to want to collect and have in your accessories wardrobe to create your signature style. If you follow me on TikTok, you've seen this before. This is a beautiful piece that I got from Koi. Shopkoi.com is the website. This bracelet I've only worn it once, and I was on vacation somewhere last summer. I had to go take this off. So many people asked about it. I literally got tired of telling people where this is from. Now, I don't gatekeep, but if I'm trying to dance and have a great time, 30 or 40 people asking you about an accessory, it became too much. This draws attention. If you want to stand out, this is the only thing that you need. This bracelet is beautiful. It is a forever piece. And again, as we're talking about signature style, this is not something that you're going to see everybody in. A truly magnificent piece. All right, y'all, on to the next. Do you all remember Nakimulai? She was a black girl who created beautiful swimsuits, beautiful dresses, beautiful accessories, and she was most notably known for her dookie bracelets. And of course, if you cannot tell, I'm excessive, so I had to buy 10. There's only 9 here, so I think that I'm missing one, but for all intents and purposes, I have 10. Y'all, these are beautiful because they're wrapped in Ankara fabric, which is my favorite thing of all time, my favorite print. And they're so soft and squishy. They're soft and squishy. I remember I first saw these on Erykah Badu, and I scoured the internet until I found these. But these are a mainstay. I love these. I wish that I had gotten more in different colors. But again, these are great, and they have been in my accessories wardrobe for at least 10 years or more. But again, as we talk about signature style, you are not going to see everyone with these on. And when you have these in your accessories wardrobe, you're going to find a lot of ways to style them. You're not going to be limited by this design or by the bulk of it. I promise you, it does nothing but enhance the actual outfit that you're wearing with these. All right, y'all, on to the next. The thing that you're always going to see me in is a seed bead bracelet. Baby, me and a seed bead bracelet go together real bad. I love anything that has seed beads on it. Now, if I told you that I have 30 of these leatherback seed bead bracelets, would you believe me? If I told you that I have 30 different ones of these, would you believe me? Well, I do. Every time I go somewhere, if I go to a bazaar, if I go to a different country, anytime I go anywhere, I purchase one of these. The coloring, the actual bead work here, it's just magnificent. I love to wear them all the way up as far as they will go up on my arms. This looks especially beautiful with bare arms or off the shoulder tops, off the shoulder dresses, like a spaghetti strap dress. I don't even wear nothing like that because my chest is too big. Anyway, when your arms are bare, these look especially great. But I wear these all year. I don't wait just to wear my bracelets in the summer. These are worn all year. Now, this I think is by far the one thing that people know me for. I've been wearing seed bead bracelets about 20 years, and I've been collecting them for about 25 years, wearing them regularly for a while. You're going to see me in these bracelets at least 2 to 3 times a week. They go with absolutely everything. So these are probably the bracelets that I am most notably known for. These are the bracelets that I think define my signature style more than any other bracelet in my accessories wardrobe. I love a cuff, but a seed bead bracelet is what you'll see me most in. So I also have these little seed bead bracelets, excuse me, y'all, that I also wear too. I'm not going to even tell you all how many of these I have. Right now, I'm up to about 50 of these. I love these also, and I love to mix and match these together. But again, when we talk about a signature style, it never is on trend. It never goes out of style. It is something that you will always, always wear. Please don't give up your signature style for whatever is trendy. You know how a lot of people are wearing like bracelet stacks? I'm not a fine jewelry type of woman. I don't prefer fine jewelry. I like statement pieces like this. These are what are going to be collectibles to me. These are the pieces that I cherish more than anything. I have people who go on their travels, and because they know that I love these so much, they bring me a lot of these. Again, I have almost 50, and I love all of them, and I plan to wear them forever. Again, signature pieces for my own personal style. All right, y'all, on to the next. I forgot this. I got this when I was in Copenhagen in December, and I was in a vintage store, and there was a woman there, the owner of the store. She noticed my CB bracelets, and she actually gave this to me for free because she said that nobody had bought this, and it looked like it was waiting for me. So people know what looks good on you, and people can see it too. So this is another one that I've gotten. Look how worn it is. I love that. All right, y'all. Let's keep moving. A seed bead bangle cuff is going to hit too. A seed bead bangle cuff is the combination that y'all didn't know that you needed. I get all of the things that I love in one. I get the seed bead in an easy cuff, which is always going to make a statement. Look at that bead work. These are items that I collect in my day-to-day shopping. It could be a vintage shopping experience somewhere here. It may be a flea market. I noticed that sometimes they have these at the thrift store, not as much as they used to, but you can find them sometimes. But when I go shopping, these are the pieces that I have my eye on because I love them. They do wonders for an outfit, and they're easy breezy. And again, they actually help me to define my personal style. Look at her. I love the vibrancy of these seed beads. I love a cowrie shell, huh? Honey, I already know that if I was getting married back in the day and somebody had to pay with cowrie shells, give us all the cowrie shells. I know that my dowry would be paid and that it would be huge because I love a cowrie shell. All right, y'all. On to the next. Y'all, it's always the drama for me. Who? Y'all, these are also from Koi. Y'all, who doesn't need a lucite jumbo sized bangle with this gold edging here? Who doesn't need this? I'm sorry, what? I couldn't hear you over this clear lucite acrylic bangle with this gold etching here. I'm sorry, speak louder. This bracelet is from Koi. Again, this was part of my first order that I ever did with them late last year. Exquisite. Quality. The design is beautiful, but also the quality is top notch. This goes with everything. Just imagine you in your summer flirty dress. Y'all, I love these. I don't need to say a lot about these because they speak for themselves. But again, these are from Koi, the same place that I got that almost slinky looking bracelet. Amazing. And yes, you need these. All right, y'all. I think I'm on. These are not all of the bracelets that I love, but I think. Oh, let me show you the next ones because I know I said the seed beads are my signature, but the next ones are becoming my signature too. Hold on. Y'all, even the bangle came with a little velvet holder. Let me tell you about a black woman, hun. A black woman is always going to do the most and always do it right. Imagine your bracelet is as amazing as it looks and feels, and this is the holder that it comes in. Quality. That's quality. Yes, I have 80 of these brass bangles. I like to wear 40 on each arm. My obsession with these brass bangles started in my early childhood. My favorite aunt, my mother's sister, my Aunt Doris, who kind of raised me. She was about 20 years older than my mom. And y'all, she was only about 4'10" or 4'11", a little teeny thing. She is the most fearless person I have ever experienced or come across in my life. And she taught me so many things about life. And I always wanted to be just like her. She always kept between 50 to 60 silver bangles on her arm. She was that girl in the 70s and 80s. And you all know what I'm talking about. When she passed, she left me a lot of her silver bangles. I didn't get all of them. And I know I was my favorite niece. But I digress. So, in wanting to be like her, in wanting to honor her legacy and to pay tribute to her, I wear these bracelets. I remember when she would walk down the street, and y'all, she was a spitfire, okay? Again, little, but she was a spitfire and a fighter. But I remember that you can hear her before you can see her coming. She taught me so many things about life, about dating, about loving myself. I wrote about her on my blog in an article where I said that she perhaps is somebody who instilled in me confidence in being a big plus size woman. And that article was called Fat People Stink. She would always tell me, baby, fat people stink. And she would always say that not to be derogatory and not to try to tear me down, but in actuality to build me up. She wanted me to know what society thought of fat people. And in doing so, she armed me with the confidence and the wherewithal to do and to be exactly the opposite of what society would pigeonhole fat women to be. I love her for that. And for that, I pay tribute and homage almost daily. I know I talked about the CB bracelets perhaps being my signature. These are quickly becoming a piece that I am known for. I bought these bracelets from a seller on Instagram. Her name is Bree Wild. Bree always has amazing accessories. She also sells authentic vintage African arts, records, collectibles. An amazing seller. And somebody who I call a personal friend. Y'all, 80. I had to stop. But can you imagine 40 on each? Bye. I already know it's too good. It's too good, y'all. Hopefully, you all like this video. If you did like this video, please make sure to share it with others who may find this video helpful. And if you have not already, please make sure that you subscribe. And please leave a comment what your hero accessories are in your wardrobe. Is it earrings? Do you love a good hat like me? Maybe even a necklace? Or do you have an amazing ring stack? If you want to share with me anything, go ahead and put it in the comments. I will definitely reply. And I will see you all soon. Have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you all next week. Bye.